fog machine, I need more fog. If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it big. We already don't have the ice sculpture, so if I'm gonna do this, y'all need to get this fog machine right, because everything's better with fog. All that you want is another project. Yeah, baby, now all that you want is another project. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see you guys there. Hello, Mr. President. Yeah, we're on. Guys, welcome. You didn't see this yet, okay? You didn't see that yet. Welcome! Broken Bolts is a company that makes millions of dollars, but we've been out of business because we made all the money, but we didn't make all the money, so we had to get rid of things, but we're back, baby. Broken Bolt Garage is here to stay. We are going to film this one because y'all already know how we be doing. I'm already famous, but y'all been asking for it. And if you ain't got no fog machine at your fingertips, with arms wide open. This is the 1975 Chevy G10 two-tone willow way green with a neutral center. You know what I'm saying? It's a Shorty, all windows. It's gonna go. Here's a little montage. Okay, y'all guessed it, I got a van. Everybody's been chirping up, you know, asking me for an autograph or saying, hey, did you get a van? Well, I got a van, and I'm not giving autographs. I don't know how, I've always wanted one of these vans. And I say always, like the last year, I saw a few. I've gone to look at a few. A lot have either been stupid expensive or they're rusted out, and I ain't doing no body work, ever. So, I think when I was driving to Dino's, I must have been in Marketplace, and I think that's when I came across this van. It was in Missouri. I think I must have passed it when I was wrecked in the Arkansas area, but I found this van, and it was like 12 and a half hours, I think, from me. So I decided that I was not gonna go look at this thing. And the seller, he's cool. He was mostly, you know, he would answer the questions that I asked. There were some questions that I forgot to ask, which I should have. But, so yeah, I connected with this guy. We were coming up, going back and forth with numbers. I don't want to pay that much for a van, but, you know, sometimes you gotta pay to play, okay? 3 things. It was less than a nice short bed. So that's one thing that was going for it. The second thing is I wanted a van with windows. This has got all the windows, and that's just sick. You don't see them, or at least I haven't seen them. I've only went and looked at one with windows. So this one has windows, it's a Shorty, and it's got this sick willow way green, you know, which I don't know if another one exists. Maybe it does. I have seen fully painted long vans that are this color, but I haven't seen one that's short, so maybe this is the only one. So I'm okay when it comes to my mindset when I want to do on a project. Like, I don't want to do anything that I've seen before. The Volkswagen, that was in a house fire. Ugly, I still haven't seen. I've seen yellow trucks, but I don't think I've seen anything yellow with tan on the bottom. Maybe like a lifted truck, but yeah. So if I'm gonna put my money into something, I'm gonna put it into something that I haven't seen before. Maybe people haven't seen themselves, and that's just gonna be super cool. So that's why I splurged a little bit on this. Yeah, so we got a 350 motor with the 350 trans. It's leaking from every spot. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for a motor for this. I might just keep this and just clean it up and put on some new parts and just make sure that it's not leaking, get it running. I think it has less than 100,000 miles, so that's cool. Maybe take out the 350 trans and put in a 700 just because I like to drive places. Or if I can somehow sell something, you never know. Step one, once you get something, you have to start thinking, what in my life do I have that I can sell so that I can buy some parts? Because right now, I have 2 cars and I have a Corvette, and I can't keep them all because if I don't sell anything, I can't do anything with this. So Corvette's definitely probably going to go. Big thing is it's gotta go on the ground. If it ain't touching the earth, we ain't doing it, which takes a lot of cutting, and even more cutting. So that's gonna be hard to figure out. The cross member on this frame's wider than a C10, I think I found out. So like, I have a front end for a C10, a GSI front end that I would like to use. It'd be cool if I could just pop that in there, but I don't think it's gonna be that simple. I think this one is wider. So I'm gonna try to find a way maybe to finagle that, or I'm just gonna chop up the front cross member on this just to get it down and then use some other parts to kind of bring the wheels in a little bit. It's pretty cool inside. There's not a lot of room. I'll show you some video of that. And so yeah, number one is get it on the ground. Wheels, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I've got a few ideas. I don't know. I love when a car is like kind of okay on the outside, but the wheels just don't match it. Like the Volkswagen is all rusted out, but it's got these fancy 3-piece wheels. So I might try to go that route with this, or something kind of color matching, you don't know. I might have few options with just space. They've gotta be small, they can't be that big, or I'm gonna have no leg room. So this is the van. We're gonna make videos, we're gonna do cool stuff. I'm sorry, it's freaking cold out here right now. And I don't know what degrees it is, but my nose is starting to run. But I'll show you some video of the van. We are going to do some cool things with it. I'm gonna try to film as much of this stuff as I can. I wanted to get this one out while it's still sitting because we're gonna put it up on blocks and start going through, probably pull the motor, pull some of the front suspension, pull the rear suspension, just get some stuff out of the way to see what we have. And then I'll probably just start a little bit of cleanup work. This build's gonna be a little bit different because honestly, I don't have the money that I've had for the other ones just sitting around. The other ones I've kind of just lucked into some stuff. I had a side gig. Ew. I filmed weddings for the last few years, so I always had some, that's how I filmed weddings, and then I could put money into these cars, and I did not film weddings this year. So yeah, I'm feeling that one. So we'll see how it goes. I just start pulling things out of it, and we'll see where we go from there. But hopefully it doesn't take forever, but I'm gonna try to be a little bit more patient with this. I hate having deadlines, it stresses me out. I honestly don't know anything about cars. I YouTube everything. So that'll be fun. This is gonna be really cool. I mean, it's freaking awesome. I mean, the color alone just makes me pumped, but yeah, I wanna be fancy, chic, cool. Don't like and don't subscribe because I'm already famous and I don't need your gratitude. All right, show you some more van, bye. Today's episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. We all know that we go through some hard times sometimes. Just kidding. It's better help yourself to a Baja Blast if you're feeling good about yourself. Splurge this holiday season. Larry, how's my makeup look? I'm feeling like a little sweat's coming on. Y'all need to check my makeup. I didn't come here.